Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. Namaskar, and
Namaskar.
so much thank you for accepting my request. And I'm a die-hard fan of yours.
Oh my
So
God.
I am so grateful that you have just given me your precious time to me. So thankful.
Thank you so much. You made my day.
Ma'am, I am from Agra,
Oh,
and I have been in this teaching profession for a long time. So you can say that English is my first love. So I'm
okay.
an English aficionado. As
Great, great. And how was your day?
my day was fantastic. The moment I got your message that you are ready to connect with me at 7:30, I was over the moon. To be
Okay, you are a public speaker.
Yes, ma'am. I
Oh,
tried my hands on it because since my childhood, I had only one dream to be an English teacher, and here I am in front of you. I mean, I know I'm no one in front of you, but I usually try my best to assist my learners. And in this process, I am also investing 4 to 5 hours on myself because I think that I commit a lot of mistakes till date. So I have already accepted because to err is human. As you know, ma'am, we are not perfectionists, we are simple human beings, so we can commit mistakes in this journey. So that's my
yes.
concept.
That's absolutely right. So, where have you done public speaking? Which sounds very interesting.
Ma'am, actually there is an institution in my city, and I was just looking for some of the institutions. I was not pretty sure, but because of some of my family or personal issues, I couldn't go out and attend those. So I have done public speaking through, you can say, some online courses I have done, and recently I got many offers for speaking publicly, so that I am enjoying my life. I mean, this is the life which I always wanted to lead. You can say like
Great,
that.
great. That's lovely to know that you are living your dream life now. And since you are a great English speaker, I would like to know about your journey because, when if you tell how you learned English, so, people can derive some motivation from you, those who are beginners, you know, so you can motivate so
Thank
many
you.
people.
Thank you for this. For this question that you have asked me. Basically, ma'am, I was a student of English media, and their English was mandatory. But I couldn't speak a single English sentence when I was in my sixth standard.
Okay.
So one day, what happened? I spoke something wrongly. My teacher picked on me, and she started laughing. She even threw my notebook up in the air. And with that notebook, with that sound thump, it broke something in my heart. I was completely broken, and I started crying as well. But that teacher, she didn't pay heed to my feelings and emotions. So it was a mixture of frustration, anger, and I was feeling somewhat, broken somewhere. Something was broken deeply. But to be very honest, to add on, she told the complete incident in my class, and the entire class was laughing. So that was very traumatic scene for me. I came home, and my father. I am actually a parrot. Till date, ma'am, I'm so sorry. I'm garrulous. Days passed by, but my father was not the person who could keep quiet. And one day he approached me. He asked me very patiently, what was the problem? Why were you not so enthusiastic and happy as you used to be? Then I told him the whole incident. He laughed out. I mean, he rolled into laughter, I can say. He burst out laughing and he said, Bas itni si baat. That is the only issue, and that is troubling you. See, this is a learning process. This is just a language. This is not your life. The person who has insulted you can be your motivational drive, right? So that was the day, and today I am in front of you. So I can say that no looking back since then. Even though I commit a lot of mistake, I have never proclaimed that I am a perfectionist, I am a fluent speaker. Still, I work on myself for hours, noting down words, try to use them in my next session, teaching students, because ma'am, you can know better than me. Teaching is a win-win situation. When you are teaching something, you are also learning that
Definitely, definitely.
concept, right? So you
Yes.
have to be perfect in that before teaching somebody. So my father was my backbone. He is no more in this world, but I still remember his words that you don't need external validation. Do whatever you want to do. If you are determined, if you are motivated by yourself, then you can do wonders. And I am in the process of the same thing, ma'am. This is my simple, funny, yet a little bit traumatic story.
Wow, such an inspiring journey, such an inspiring story. I mean, I feel in negative people come in our life for reasons. Like there are reasons. They don't come like that. They come there to motivate us, to, make us question ourselves. So I think they actually serve a purpose in our life. Yes.
Yes,
Right.
definitely, ma'am.
Yes.
I mean, I must thank that teacher. And you won't believe, ma'am, a year back, I was in the mid of a seminar and I could recognize a face that tortured me long back. She came up to me, though she didn't recognize. You see, I say that we say normally that karma doesn't take bribes. So that was the truth that I faced on the day. She came up to me and she congratulated me for speaking so well in front of a large audience. I said, ma'am, you didn't recognize me. You are the one who motivated. She said, I didn't recognize you. I only know your name. Because before marriage, my surname was Sharma. And now I'm Pathak, right? So I told her, I just recalled the whole story, the whole incident in front of her. And she said, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I said, ma'am, I don't need your apology. I just need a hug. Because if you hugged me today, this is something which I really want. And ma'am, you won't believe it boosted my confidence level. And till date, whenever a learner asked me that, ma'am, I have those kind of scary emotions. I feel so much fearful. I shake in my boots. What should I do? I always tell, don't worry about the world. Think about yourself. You have to be the better version, a better version of yourself. Nothing else. Don't worry about the world. The world is always there to pull you down, no matter what.
Correct,
So,
correct.
this is the strategy I am still following in my life.
That's correct. That's correct. The world is ready to eat you up. You have to just, ignore them. You have to keep moving in the right direction and just keep focusing on your goal. World is there to just eat you up. Even your relatives,
Yes,
friends,
yes.
whoever you think that they are on your side, you never know who they are. I mean, you don't know of them. I have seen so many people like
they are
that.
always they are always ready with the dagger. They are always ready with the dagger. And yes, ma'am, the closest, the scariest, we can say like that.
Right, right. They get jealous when you succeed, your own relatives and friends. They get more jealous than strangers. Even strangers are better than them. I have seen that. So, yeah. Tell me, so you have been working on your English actively since class 6? I mean, from since that day?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have been in this teaching profession for the last 35 years. You won't
Mhm.
believe. Now, how? Because I got my first tuition when I was in my 10th standard. And the student was also from 10th standard. So my journey began when I was in my 10th standard. Till date, I have taught 6,000 or 7,000 plus students. But every time I have that kind of feeling that I am still a student, I am still a beginner. Because when you accept that you know very less, then there are open fields for you to learn. The moment you start thinking you are now a fluent speaker, you are now a perfectionist, learning becomes a stagnant process. And
Correct.
learning is something that has to keep on moving, moving, and moving. This is how.
I completely agree with you. We should never think that we have become perfect. Success is a journey, it's not a destination. So even I learn every single day because, the vocabulary, the phrases, whatever I know, I have to keep updating myself. If I stop at one point, even a doctor, I would say, if he doesn't keep updating himself, he will not know what is coming next, what's coming in the future. So anybody who thinks that he has learned enough is, his knowledge will start dying.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Truly said. Fantastic.
So you have taught English for 35 years, or you taught some other subject as well?
No, ma'am. Only English is my genre. I am so much afraid of mathematics, science. I mean, I don't know anything about it. Still, the terms are so scary for me. I am only comfortable with English. That's
Okay.
it.
I have taught all subjects and I have started teaching English for last 10 years. So you are, much more experienced than me. So I would like to know what are the most effective things for people who want to, become fluent in English. So what have you, experienced after teaching 6,000 people?
Okay, ma'am. So I found the most effective and sure shot technology reading. Start reading as soon as possible. But here is a catch. You have to read a bit louder, as if you are teaching in a class. You have to visualize that you are a teacher or a reporter and you have a big crowd in front of you. So you have to dictate. You can say like that. When it comes to reading, many students, ma'am, you won't believe, it's a funny thing that many students are very lazy when it comes to reading, right? Why? There is a reason, because they think that while reading, they have to understand each and every word. A big no. If people are thinking that to read is to understand each and every word, that is a myth, right? This is the misconception. Reading simply means to read, it is for fun. You must enjoy reading, whether you understand or not. This is for your speaking assignment, right? So whenever a person he approaches me that, ma'am, I want to be a fluent speaker, I always say start reading, but read a bit louder.
Okay, you mean just reading is not enough. It should be active reading. They should read aloud. And just reading and reading aloud, there's a lot of difference.
Skill. So what happens when you read and when you are consistent doing the same thing, the same process every day, even for 1 week, then curiosity will arouse out of nowhere. And when you will find that curiosity is there, then definitely you will Google for a certain word. And the moment you make this a part of your learning process, you will never look back. I bet.
That's amazing to know. So you think reading has helped you on your English speaking journey?
Yes, ma'am, a lot. Still, ma'am, I read a lot of books till date, and I don't remember all the quotations or all the lines or all the characters, but I love to read. It is in my habit, and I love physical books, not audiobooks. Sometimes audiobooks when I'm working in the kitchen or while I'm driving. So I prefer to listen to audiobooks because, to be very honest, ma'am, I hate to waste my even a second of my life. I want to invest it doing something good and fruitful. So, because when you read aloud, your mind is processing the information in English, right? We are not native speakers. We are non native speakers. We are learning this language because we love this language. And when we are not comfortable with our journey, we have to change the strategies. And even before hitting the stage, I believe in in tongue twisters. I repeat a particular tongue twister maybe 10 times, 12 times, because when you are up, speaking up means when you are speaking that loudly, then certainly your mind will help your tongue to speak in English. For me, there is no shortcut to success. You definitely have to work hard, come out of the comfort zone, face people, interact with people, communicate as much as you can. No matter how many mistakes you commit in this journey, to err is human, to forgive divine. We are human beings, we are not divine.
Right,
Commit the
right.
mistakes, learn from the mistakes, and try your best never to repeat it.
True,
That is the
true.
only thing.
Make mistakes, learn from them, and then make new ones. Right?
Then make new ones, right?
Right, right.
Certainly.
So,
There
yeah,
has to be room for mistakes also.
second most effective thing after reading.
Yes. Second most effective reading after is listening, ma'am. I listen to short videos on the regular basis.
Okay.
Whenever I'm sipping my hot piping tea, I make it a point of listening to short video every morning. I kick off my morning with a short video. I listen to any motivational speaker, any native speaker, and I'm not very choosy about it. I just worry about the content must be in English. That's all for me. So I just play on a short video, listen to it, and that's it. So listening is very important because you have to be habitual. Your mind needs that kind of habitual action. Habitual action means consistency. You need to be consistent. If you are thinking that on Sunday, I will invest 9 to 10 hours in learning this language, and for the rest of the days, you are procrastinating, it's not going to work for me. I mean, it's a disclaimer, it will never work. On the regular basis, I work so hard on my language. Still, I commit a lot of mistakes. If I listen to this conversation, I can pick as many mistakes as I can. I never proclaimed that I'm a fluent speaker. It's okay. See, ma'am, the most important thing is we are working and we are confronting each other. We are talking, we are communicating face to face. That is a small win in itself, according to me.
Right, right. That's true. I mean, nobody can be perfect. Even native speakers make mistakes because it's their own language. They grew up learning it. Even when then they make mistakes. So we have reached a point where we are not afraid of making mistakes. So I also say that I make mistakes. Nobody can avoid. I mean, nobody can speak English in a way that he will make zero mistakes. That can happen if you just read something scripted, right?
Right, ma'am.
Right.
Absolutely. Copy paste. This is sufficing
Right,
nowadays.
right. Yeah. Listening is very important. More English goes in our ears, then definitely more will come out of our mouth. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. And
Yes,
some
ma'am.
people make the
Definitely.
mistake of speaking more and listening English less. They speak on a regular basis, but they don't consume enough content. Then also, I think learning process is hampered. What do you say?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely. When we keep on interrupting the speaker and we are not a good listener, it will definitely hamper and obstruct your journey. Why? Like I'm listening to you. I got the string for the next sentence. If I keep on interrupting you, I'm not a good listener. Then I can't observe anything. I can't have a valuable takeaway from your speech. So that is the thing. If you listen to others carefully, you may note down the words, you may note down the phrases they are using in the process of their speech. And then here you get the string. Like people normally ask me, ma'am, how to talk on any topic. I always give them a very simple technology, the cow method. They ask me, what is the cow method? We haven't heard it. I said that the cow method was introduced by one of my professors when I was pursuing my MA in English literature. So he told me the cow method, and we were like in the class, we were laughing. He said, write a sentence on a cow. I said, cow is a domestic animal. Now he said, tell something about animal. We say that there are wild animals and pet animals. What are wild animals? Name two, like lion and tiger. So you see, ma'am, this is a magical process. You have to give the string. Topic, you can only talk on a topic by either reading or by listening to others carefully. If you're listening to others carefully, they will definitely drop a hint, they will definitely drop a word, and you catch that word. And then you can expand that word and make a speech of yours. This I do.
That's a great technique and very interesting. Yeah. So, as you are a public speaker, most people are afraid of speaking in public, they are afraid of, stage. So, how did you overcome your stage fright, or you were never nervous? You were never anxious?
Yes, ma'am. You can say like that. I'm not overconfident, but confidence runs in my blood because of my father. The day he gave me that instruction, never be afraid. You are the queen of the world. So I visualize a very funny and stupid thing. Whenever I'm on the stage, I think I'm the queen. I'm the empress, not even the queen. I'm the empress, and I am something who can never look back. My father is there, his blessings are there. So I keep on visualizing these things. And at the end of the day, I can say that strong mindset. I have that strong mindset. You must have that strong mindset. If you have that strong mindset and you don't value others on the pretext of that I can't speak on stage, I have that kind of phobia, why? From what and from whom are you feeling scared of? So I think that these people are nothing in front of me. I mean, this is just an idea, stupid idea, a very funny idea. And I am the queen. I can rule over them. I am the one who is going to speak. I will never allow anyone to speak in front of me. And this kind of visualization, this kind of strong mindset helps me going till date.
That's great. So how was it like when you spoke on stage for the first time?
Oh, well, don't ask me. That is certainly one experience that I'm never gonna forget. What happened, ma'am? There was a presentation, and it was my first presentation. I prepared all the slides, I carried my laptop, and everything was all set.
How many people were there?
Then, ma'am, 1,500 people. It was a big crowd. 1,500 people were there, and I had my first seminar at a hospital, at a big hospital of my own city. And people were staring at me like this, that man, the teacher will start when this I mean the speaker will start. They were all waiting for me. I was all decked up in saris and makeup, and I was absolutely ready to make my first presentation. Blasting one. It was blasting one, seriously. A technician came, and what he spoke, he whispered in my ears, "Ma'am, Wi-Fi crashed. Now we can't, your laptop can't run, no slides, nothing." And I was in hot waters, definitely. Then what I was supposed to do, I had two choices. Either I should run away from the stage, surrender. That was not my cup of tea. Or I should confront the situation bravely. I kept standing there. I called two, there were two assistants, and the doctors were there, the nurses were there, and the lab assistants were there. So I called two lab assistants and I gave them the role play that you are a patient and you are a doctor. How would you communicate? I gave time to myself very cleverly. And in that process, when they start speaking, then I find one thing that I discovered, that communication is not at all what you speak, it's all about how you speak. The moment they are emotionally attached with me, they found it so, you can say, authentic. They were so interested, they gave me standing ovation. So I
Oh my
can't forget
God.
that day. And it gave me, goosebumps till date when I just that whisper can be, you can say, a bomb, or that whisper could have made my day, and it made my day, I can say like that. So I always teach this thing in my class: never be afraid of anything. If there is a problem, there has to be a solution. Your mindset, if strong, will find that solution.
That's
That is my
amazing to
take
know.
on that.
That's so brave of you. So that was your first speech and you got a standing ovation. What was the topic on which you had to
Yes,
speak?
the topic was empathy,
Mm.
because it was a seminar at a hospital. So the topic they have chosen was empathy, because people are becoming less empathetic as compared to the older times. That is why they have selected this topic. And people love to hear your stories. If a person wants to be a fluent speaker, a great speaker, he must start with a personal story from his own life. People love to hear two stories rather than quotations, or borrowed somebody. If you have borrowed some material, some lines from other speakers, they will say that, okay, you are such a fluent speaker, that they will never be emotionally attached to you. If you want that kind of emotional attachment, just illustrate anything from your personal life.
Okay. So to become a public speaker, become a good storyteller, right?
Exactly.
Right. That's true. That's true. Amazing to know that. Okay, you have any questions for me? Because I have been asking questions non-stop.
Yes, ma'am. I want to know about yourself. I mean, I'm so curious about your journey. Where are you from? What do you do?
Okay. So I'm from Delhi. I was born and raised in Delhi. I'm a proud mother of two children. I did MCA. So my highest degree is MCA. I was a software developer. Then I left my job when my daughter was born, after my first child was born. Then, I gave some 7, 8 years to my children. Then I thought of going back to work. I wanted to do something. I didn't want to stay a homemaker for life. Then I had this thing in mind. I still didn't want to leave my children with a maid or my mother-in-law or other family members. I wanted to do something while staying at home, like while taking care of them. So I started my coaching center where I used to teach all subjects as well as spoken English. That was doing pretty well. I think everything was going smoothly. I was loving it. But then COVID happened, so everything stopped working, all the students stopped coming. So then one day I was just scrolling through YouTube, and I saw some people teaching English on YouTube channel, and I was just talking to my husband every day, what do I do now, what do I do now, my children are not coming. He said, why don't you teach on YouTube? I said, who will watch me on YouTube? But then that stayed in me, like that stayed in my mind, and I just started speaking on I tried recording myself, just 30 second, 20 second. Initially I thought my voice was not good, then I thought I was not looking good on camera. I think everyone thinks like that in the initially. But
Yes,
then
yes.
I just took some time, wrote a nice script, and just started it. And I showed the script to my husband and my children. They also said, mama, go ahead, it's amazing. Then yeah, it's been 4 years now, and I'm loving my journey now. And I love it when people
Wow.
comment and they say that I cleared an interview because of you. I have learned so much. I am able to speak confidently. That is the, real reward for me now.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. In that way, I can say you are a true mentor because when people claim that they are teachers, they are professors, they are mentors, I don't believe unless and until you can assist others. So I can say that actions speak louder than words. And